Hey there, welcome back to our Numidia campaign. So in the previous episode, we had that little war against Egypt there, and we took a bit of territory. We pushed our way into Alexandria and are currently in the process of fortifying it, as well as building a city over here so that we can fortify this one as well. Not sure how this became the capital when I think the capital was formerly like over here or something. So that's fine, I guess. We'll just make that into a city and start building some forts there. We'd like to do that here as well, but for now, I think what I'm going to do is just, once again, focus on this one, or do what I can with this mission right here, the Punic cities, as we have about 4 cities we'd like to develop a little bit. So in order to complete this one, we have to obviously get the Martial tech over here. We have to get centralized production so we can get the foundry position. Shouldn't take too long. We are very close to getting 3 more techs coming, so that's fine. We will maybe just start off here by, well, let's just see which ones it wants us to focus on. Yeol, which one is that? That one's this one right here. What can we build right now? A foundry, obviously not. A commercial district, a mill, and fortress. Okay. We do have a few things in here right now, and obviously we can't do this because the loyalty is rather low. Okay, that's a problem. So maybe we will just switch it to harsh treatment. That will help somewhat. Tyranny is obviously contributing to that somewhat as well. I believe, yeah, so that one applies there as well. What about this one over here? Rush Ikad. So, Rush Ikad, we need to have 3 conscription camp buildings as well as a forum. Are you disloyal? You're not that disloyal. Okay, so why don't we get 2 more conscription camps and a forum? We can get that going. At least we can do some of these things right now. And Rush Ikor. Which one is that? Is that this one over here? That's this one. And there was another one. Opon. That's this one right here. So what do we need to do there? A mill and forum and foundry. Okay, well, we can at least get a mill going and a forum going. Okay, that's wonderful. And let's just double check now. You guys, yeah, you guys are going to start. I'm going to unpause it here. You guys are in the process of building roads. That's great. We will, once you guys do that, we will send you to the western part of our empire and start doing that over here. Trial developments. What's going on here? Oh, that's right. I think I started this in the previous episode. I guess I'll just say leave no stone unturned. Justice will be done. This guy has no power base whatsoever, so I don't really care if it, we make him a little bit more disloyal. That's fine. It's probably going to be a little bit more of a, internally stabilizing type of episode. We might go after Vitonia. We might not. And it looks like, yeah, was this guy guilty? What does it say? I think he is guilty. So, yeah, fair trial. Oh, yeah, we're going to get national citizen happiness plus 8% as well as slave happiness plus 8% for the next 120 months, and we're going to get $50 out of that. Okay, that's pretty sweet. In the meantime, with our money, maybe what I will do as the son has been born. Okay, that's fine, I guess, as we did get another tech advancement, so why don't I get this one here, learning on the job, which will give us plus 5% starting experience for our troops, so they'll just be a little bit better when, for the new recruits. That's fine. In the meantime, why don't I start recruiting or start building some great temples and grand theaters in these areas here, because we do have some cities with lots of pops here. Why don't we get the conversion rates going a little bit sooner here. We ended up murdering this guy. Oh, that's good, actually, because that was we wanted our daughter to take control, but now that we have a son, none of that matters. So I guess none of that really mattered to begin with. Okay, well, that's fine. At the very least, we have a son. I was sort of expecting our consort, our wife, to not be able to produce any more children, but it does look like the succession is secure regardless. So yeah, we have now the blood of the Orontids, so that's nice. Trade winds. What is going on here? Okay, so it looks like something happening over here. We could go for local tax bonus or pop growth as well as migration attraction. Well, there is lots of population or room for more population, so why don't we go for that? That will last for the next 5 years. That's nice. And I don't think, yeah, I think that was just about all we wanted to do over here. And let's see how much longer until that city ends up getting built. This one, another 425 days. And we also have this one happening over here. Oh, I did start this one over here. Okay, I wasn't sure if I did. So the next military tradition that I would like to get is probably going to be one of these two. These two are really, really nice. Heavy infantry defense as well as offense. This one gives us a bunch of extra freemen. And then down to here, this will give us as well as not only a bunch of freemen, but a bonus to our levy size, which is nice. And then I will switch back to the Numidian mission tree and get these ones, which will bump up our cavalry, which we obviously use, both in our legion as well as our levies. I will get the stability here. We absolutely need that stability. Thank you very much. What is our ruler up to? He's not actually doing anything in life. He's just content in life, so we obviously don't want that. I will have him scheme for influence, get a little bit more influence going. As we did get another tech, we got a tech advancement for our religious tech, I believe it was. So we will get recruitment standards here. That's nice. That will give us an even more bonus to our starting experience. And then the next one, which should happen pretty soon, in about 1 year, actually, by October next year. So we will be able to get centralized production, which will not only give us the foundry building, but also increase our national tax by 1%. So that's nice. In the meantime, yeah, I don't know if we're going to go to war. I mean, we could maybe think about going after these guys. They don't, I mean, I wonder why Rome's not going after them, but maybe I want to get a claim, or what I will do actually, oh, I can't do that just yet. I was hoping to summon the War Council. We can't do that until 582. We could think about holding games. That would kind of make sense role-playing wise, because we did just win a big war, but I'm going to hold on to the money for now because I want to focus on building foundries and what have you when we get the opportunity to. It is now February 580, which means 174 BCE. So in October, we will be able to get that next tech and then start building some foundry buildings. And here, obviously, it's going to be a while before we can build here because the province is so incredibly disloyal. Or at least it's not going to revolt on us. Hopefully, we can recover our aggressive expansion and, you know, save our stability a little bit, somewhat. But yeah, in the meantime, there's not a whole lot else I want to do right now. We're just kind of building roads. We are just building roads throughout our entire kingdom, which is essential, which is a very good thing to do. We do want to do that. Actually, maybe since you are almost done that, maybe I will actually send you off. Let's just switch to the Atlas mode for a second so I can see where we... Okay, so this is where we ended up doing it. Let's just switch back to the terrain mode, and we will have you come back over here. And maybe have you come over here, as well as here. We'll send you over here. And then we're going to swing you back around, like so. I kind of want to go along the coastline as well. And have you head back to our capital. And yeah, we'll have you come this way. And we're just start creating roads here so that we can, you know, create a whole network of roads so that we can really connect this place all together. Like so. Maybe I'll have you come over here as well. Yeah. And maybe what I'll do also is come over here like so and connect them over here. Connect to this one over here and then send you back to Zelda. Yeah, that'll take a while. We do see there is a martial perk available, so I will grab loyal generals, which will increase the loyalty of generals and admirals, which is really great, actually. Speaking of which, what is this? A religious procession. Do we want to say the priest will be left alone, which will cost us stability? I'm probably going to go with the stability action here. Ooh, 6 stability. 6 stability is nice. We could say the peasants are right. It is time to open the gates for the temples. Let's see. Religious tech investment minus 5% for the next 120 months, as well as losing 15 loyalty. That would hurt our omen power as well. Maybe I'll just get the 3 stability. That's fine. Stability is not an issue yet, but the more this goes down, obviously, the less this becomes an issue. We do see a rather disloyal province as we see actually a city coming to be over here. I will build 3 fortresses, actually, get a level 3 fortress going, and maybe get a temple and a grand theater, or maybe I'll just stop with the temple for now, as we do see a death. A researcher needs to be replaced. Okay, maybe I'll go with you. That's fine. I was saying that there is a disloyal province here. The province of Cyrenica is about to go off in about 56 months. We do see we got the next martial advancement, as well as developing another city. And we do see this event. So I'm going to get this one and get 5 stability. That is great. I am going to get this tech right here, centralized production. We will get the foundry building, so that's really, really wonderful. And I think we could be starting to do it at least with a couple of cities right now. Which ones were they? These 2 over here, I believe. So obviously we know that we can't do it for the other ones because they're too disloyal. So I will at least start over here. And that's really great. And, you know, since we actually have it, maybe it makes sense to just start building it almost everywhere. I mean, why not? I'm just going to be lazy with it and just start clicking random spots. Just out of curiosity, where did we do it? Over here as well. What are we building over here? Salt. Okay, I mean, that's fine. So these grand theaters are almost in the process of being completed, and upon doing so, I wonder if that will solve the loyalty issues over here. It looks like, yeah, this province is not even going to be slightly disloyal at all, which is kind of nice. Not going to lie. We could solve this issue right here. I mean, 54 months, that's a long time. But we could maybe, if we really wanted to, we could just switch it to harsh treatment. But I think the governor should probably do that. Yeah, that's what that is. We're not going to do that. I'm tired of explaining. I've explained it like 6 times at this point. We now have a scorned family. That's just, it is what it is. And dropping appearances. What is this? Naravas Vermina, a man in control of a sizable and personally loyal force, has delivered a demand for additional funds. No mention is made of what these funds are to be used for, and we assume that this is an attempt to assert dominance over our court. Nonetheless, are we really in a position to be able to deny these demands? This is the legate. Okay. God. Oh, I do not have that kind of money. So we're going to have to lose this stability, and he's going to lose a bit of loyalty. We do not back down to blackmail. That's what I'm going to say. But I will offer a bribe. I will offer a bribe so that he, remains loyal for now. Okay, well, that kind of hurts. That hurts our stability, obviously. It's still not an issue, but we don't like that. This guy did just hurt us a little bit just now. That's kind of annoying. That's rather rude of him. It is what it is, but we just have to deal with it. In the meantime, yeah, maybe once we get to like 40 aggressive expansion, I will think about going after Vitonia. I do believe we have a claim on them. We do not have a claim on them. Interesting. 581, I believe it was 582, July next year, when we can get the next some of the War Council again. Why don't I go for an Omen here, and I will probably... I'll go for money. Let's get some more money. I like money. Yeah. As far as decisions are concerned, we could become a theocratic monarchy. I don't think I will. When can we do Imperial Ambition? When the loyalty of our leader is above 90. I see. And right now your loyalty or popularity is at 86 and going down. Partially because we are influencing stakeholders, but also because you are monotonous, which hurts pretty badly with popularity. If we really wanted to, we could... tribal proposition. Okay, this guy who is the leader of this nation over here, who are our vassals, they are sending us a gift. That's fine, I guess. What was I saying? Right. We could some hold games for the our leader here, but stability is a bit of an issue right now. I don't want it to go down that much further. Renovations, there is an event here called Renovations, but in the meantime, I will first just hire a guy. Maybe I'll put you in there. You see Renovations. Masiva Narava, in his civic capacity, informs us that an opportunity has arisen. One of our most valued temples is in dire need of renovation. With enough investment, the building could become a shining beacon of our benevolence and architectural prowess. Surely this opportunity is too great to miss. How much is it going to cost? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'm just going to say we have no need for this. Sorry, dude. But, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that just now. You guys are looking like you're going to head back all the way over here, and you will start building roads on our western part. Well, mostly our central part, but eventually we'll have you come over here. I'm actually paused right now. Forgot to do that. So we are building foundries over here, and obviously this province is still a little bit too disloyal. What is this? New military structure. This guy is getting a little annoying. What kind of traits? He's narrow-minded, cruel, dumb, and reckless. Okay, he's literally dumb. It seems Naravas has really taken to his job as a general, as he has started reworking the whole infrastructure of the troops assigned to him. However, with these changes, we have started seeing a lot of officers and troops who are loyal to the general over Numidia, a troubling development for what the future might hold. We could say it is time to intervene and put an end to this nonsense that will lower his loyalty somewhat. He would still be loyal enough. But if we did this, it would increase his marshal, but 50% of the troops assigned to him will become loyal to him. Ooh. Do I want to do that? Maybe I will. I mean, that will increase his power base. We could maybe smear his reputation. Maybe I will, actually. Or do I want to bring him... I could bring him to trial. But I'm going to try smearing his reputation. That will increase our stability a little bit, but I think it's fine. So his popularity is now kind of ruined. I think that did hurt his power base a little bit. We could also reward veterans if we really wanted to, but I'm going to hold on to the money for now. It's not an issue just yet. But it could be an issue. He could very well be an issue. So we got just over 10 minutes left before my alarm goes off. In the meantime, let's just check what is our truce like with you guys. We are looking at for another 3 years. I would like to summon the War Council again. That will not be available till July, so why don't I wait? Excellent conditions in Antiquity. Where is that? That is right over here, in this place over here. Okay, what do we want to do? I guess I'll just go with they have it under control. That's fine. In the meantime, when can I can perform another divine sacrifice, and I think I will. I will perform another divine sacrifice. That will help our stability somewhat. Stability is becoming less of an issue as the aggressive expansion is becoming less of an issue. In the meantime, I think I will also just build some more foundries. Just build all the foundries that we can build. Thank you very much. Just out of curiosity, where did I build them? We got some going over here and here. Not the best things to build foundries on. We got base metals, but I mean, whatever. It's fine. And here as well. Cloth is nice. Cloth is very nice. In the meantime, you know what? I'm actually going to make this a level 3 fort, I think. Let's make that a level 3 fort. We could make this a city if we really wanted to, but I'm going to hold on to that for now just as the way it is. Probably don't need this to be a level 3 fort, but they are now too disloyal. That's fine. Money's not an issue, obviously, right now. Our economy is doing pretty well. And, yeah, as far as fabricating claims are concerned, I would like to maybe fabricate a claim against these guys. We could maybe go after these guys, either vassalize them or conquer them, and then use that as a base to conquer Rome. As far as fleets are concerned, we do have a stronger fleet than Rome does, interestingly enough. But maybe it is worth just adding more here. Create units, port assault, port raid, build a navy. It's so hard to tell which is which because they all look the same. Even like the only way you could tell is this little border that shows that that's an available option. It's really hard to tell. But I'm going to build an extra 10 hexers. Why not? As we do see, we have to fill out a trade route in our capital. We do see we are missing dates, so why don't I get dates? That will help our economy somewhat. Thank you very much. Okie dokies. And yeah, I'm not going to go to war, I don't think, this episode. Our aggressive expansion is still rather high. It's rather high. And I would like to build here. Which was it? Was it here or here? This one right here. It's getting better. It's getting a little better. We're at 17 now. I think it was at like 11 or something, or 12 at the beginning of the episode. So it's going to be a little while. We could try to raise our tyranny even more, but I don't think I will. Once it goes below 40, it's kind of like, no longer panic mode. And I wonder, is that civil war still going? No, they're actually fighting Armenia. Oh, wow. Armenia is in some serious trouble. That's too bad. I was kind of hoping they would do well. We do see this poor harvest event. I will just say raise the price of grain. That will hurt our popularity. Shadows of the Night. Last night at Herbal Narava encountered 2 brute thugs on the way home. Fearing for his life, he managed to barely escape. Today he should arrive to commiserate, but Syphax Vermina's self-avowed rival at Herbal, flanked by the 2 very thugs who had committed the deed. Sadly, at this point, it is his word against that of at Herbal. So we could seize him and imprison this guy. He is a researcher. Or we could just say put an end to this nonsense, and he would no longer be our rival, but we would lose a little prestige in the process. That might be worth it. Let's just double check. This guy is a Vermina. How are the Verminas looking in terms of... Well, they have plenty of guys. It's the Galid family that's a little scorned right now. And the Yamids have more than enough. I mean, we could jumble it around, but it's not really an issue right now. I'm just going to put an end to it. Whatever. We don't need this guy as a rival. We do now see Cyrenica is actually a little bit too disloyal for our liking, so maybe I will just switch it to harsh treatment. That will solve that issue. But that will cost us a little bit of political influence, but it's fine for now. As far as something else we would like to do, I'm not sure. Our high priest, who is, I'm not sure who this guy is. Is this like a son or a sibling or some sort of relative? He is a relative, I think. We could maybe look for a potential wife person for him. We could maybe marry him off to another member of the family, which I don't think is a bad thing to do. I mean, it's kind of gross, but I mean, it is what it is. Anno is, I think, our daughter, is it not? Yeah, she is. Okay, and I just lost sight of that guy. I'm not even sure who that was. Okay, well, it is what it is. In the meantime, I will grab iron here. Well, let's just double check here. Let's go back to the characters. And let's look at the Naravas. I believe it was the High Priest. That's right. So why don't we go with... you're 23, and you like that idea. I could demand support for heir. And I think I will do that, actually. We do see now there is this province over here, Jedi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You know what? Yeah, maybe I'll just switch to harsh treatment as well. Let's just try to get these provinces up. Please and thank you. And yeah, you guys are building over here. You know what? Maybe what I can do in the meantime is start building some more cities. That would be nice. Do we not? Oh, we have a city over here. Prosperity. I will take the stability. Please and thank you. Oh my god, that is just in the nick of time. So we can stay above 50. So why don't I maybe build a city over here? That's nice. We can start building some more cities throughout this whole region. Lack of governor. We should probably replace someone over here. You're okay. You're obsessive and harsh. That's not bad. So that works in our favor. But maybe once it is, like I said before, 40 aggressive expansion, I'll think about going to war against Vitonia. What is going on here? A young woman named Ami Ashtart, of little note until now, has arrived at the palace of Kart Hadash, bearing a baby who she claims is the son of Eglid at Herbal Narava. That's not okay. No, that's not our son. We don't have to worry about him. After some it is our son, but not like the heir. After some cross-examination, it is clear that she speaks the truth, and the child resulted from an inadvisable lark at a banquet. This information is known only by a few of the most trusted guards and advisors of the Eglid, and there is no doubt it It would both damage the throne's legitimacy and upset the consort of and any potential successors of the egglet. I am just going to pay money and make this go away. So our tyranny is a little high. That does have some good consequences. I mean, yeah, that is going to make provinces slightly more disloyal. Like we can see here, it is kind of hurting this province right now. But that is going to make our aggressive expansion go down a little bit further. So it's not a problem. I don't think so, at least. As far as building more things, I mean, maybe we want to build more foundries. I mean, let's just build as many foundries as we can. We like foundries. We're building them all in here, apparently. What are we building? So we got some salts. Some spices, that's good. Okay. Base metals, whatever. Dyes are nice. And more base metals. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we should start focusing on building, when we have more money, building foundries in this area over here. That might be something that we want to do. But I would like to get more things going on here, but obviously we can't. Now, do we want to maybe think about... Do we want to think about building some things in here? We could maybe start focusing on here. Garma. Numidia needs to own Garma. It says Fezzan region is owned by Numidia or their subject. But now I kind of think it is. Now I own most of it, and the rest is my subject. Interesting. So maybe I have to integrate Garamancha at some point. Maybe we should think about improving their opinion. We literally cannot improve their opinion anymore because I think we've been doing that. So why don't I send a gift for now? That does something. And if we want to integrate them, they have to be... I think they have to be like 190 or something. Of the people, what is this? We could gain 75 political influence for 5,000 manpower or 45 political influence for $200. Or gold coins. Yeah, manpower is obviously not much of an issue at this point. I will take that and maybe start building some more cities. Actually, we'll use that wealth to found more cities because obviously we want more cities. What about over here? Can we do it over here? We can and probably will. Okay, and anywhere else? Yeah, maybe I'll do it over here as well, actually. So we're just going to build as many cities as we possibly can. Well, we're going to hold on to a little bit of our political influence. You guys are currently building the roads that we had told you to do at the beginning of the episode. And, yeah, I might put a cut in here rather soon. They've got about a couple minutes left here. One thing I forgot to do, actually, is summon the War Council. Why don't we summon the War Council? Now, we can get a claim for Valentinia, who is what and where? A city-state in the region of Italia. Interesting. Where is that at? I guess that's over here, maybe? Gymnasia? No. That's these guys right here. They are in a bit of a defensive league, so we could go after them. Or on Ubaya. I think we declared war on Ubaya last time. That's these guys, right? Yeah. Or we could just say a bunch of fools. Well, I kind of like the idea of getting Valentinia, actually. I kind of like doing that. I'm going to get Valentinia. It's going to make a guy rather disloyal, but that's fine. And what I'm also going to do is start fabricating a claim against Vitonia. And what do we want? I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll just go for this one right here. That's fine. And yeah, you know what? I might put a cut in here now, as we do see the leader of the Licitanian Revolt, these guys down here. They are trying to become friends with our ruler. I guess that's fine. That's fine. We will let that happen. Now, what is going on here? Oh, that's right. We don't have a claim on you guys, do we? At some point, I'm going to have to integrate one of our vassals here and go after these guys. We can grab, actually, I will end the episode by just grabbing another perk here. The martial focus, we will grab Inspiring Commander, and that will grant us 5% discipline for the next 35 months. So that's pretty sweet, actually. I'll take that happily. Thank you. And I'm going to put a cut in here for now. In the next episode, we might go after Vitonia. Or maybe we could start off by going after this defensive league over here. Maybe we'll do that. And, yeah, we'll go after one of either and start to expand a little bit more Our aggressive expansion has been cut almost by half. So I might wait. I might start next episode by waiting it till it goes down to like 35 or something, and then we'll go after either this little defensive league here. Maybe I should go after the defensive league because I don't want Rome to have that. Rome has been kind of just chilling for the last while. They've been chilling for a couple of decades now. They haven't really done anything. But that's fine. I'm okay with that if they just want to chill. In the meantime, I'm going to put a cut in here for now, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.